Hey guys, it's MOLOCH, and we are going to resume our play series of Burly Menacey. So let's get to it. This is my favorite song again. Man, do we have to get eaten by the whale every time? Is there no way around that? Don't even talk to them, let's just go. Can I not? Can I go into the sphincter without the barrels? So let's do this without the barrel and see what happens. That'll be our exit, observes Hasty Beard eagerly. Give her a tug. But we aren't properly flotated, contends the nervous Steady Beard. We can't go about tossing ourselves overboard without certain assurances. Rubbish, grunts Brave Beard. Give me water and I'll teach it to carry me. Yeah, let's do this and see what happens. Hopefully this gives us a different path. Oh yeah, see, they're fine. I just gotta egg beat or tread water. Give me water, he says, growls Hasty Beard. Well, we've water alright, and to spare. Any other requests? Brave Beard aims a fish at his head. Shaking his head, Steady Beard begins resolutely to swim. Well, I guess we're following Steady. So I go left. I don't go left very often, but it doesn't look like I can. I have to go right. And they got tired when we were in the barrels, and then they just drifted. So hopefully these burly dudes are gonna be okay. What happens when I... Nothing? Okay, guess we'll keep going. Still can't swim left. Oh. Okay. Land ho! Steady Beard's sudden shout brings the company to a halt. An island? Odd that they hadn't noticed it before. Unconcerned by this mystery, the men splash frantically toward it and clamber up, panting. Recovering first, Hasty Beard stands up, surveying the bald hill around them. Not much to it, he observes, but it's dry land in any case. Aye, but what sort of land? Steady Beard bends to poke the ground, which gives slightly beneath his finger. 'Tis nor rock, nor dirt. He pokes it again. Water begins suddenly to boil, the island itself shuddering in an ominous rumble. Brave Beard leaps forward with a grin, dragging a terrified Steady Beard. This has the markings of a heroic adventure, or I'm a sea cucumber. Oh no, it's a giant squid. What are we doing here? Oh no, is that Hasty? What's he say? Where are we going? The music's getting more intense, so maybe it's culminating to something. Got hasty again. Can I get all of them? Is that what I'm trying to do here? What am I trying to do? Should I bring him out again? What are you trying to get me to do? The little suction cup noises are pretty funny in the song. Okay, you got him again. It's always getting the blonde one, which I think is hasty. What do you want me to do? They're shuffling around, but I don't understand. Oh, what was that? I can squish the... Oh, it'll free him again. Uh-oh, it's mad. I just got a trophy. Vengeance satisfied. The creature drags the struggling men deeper beneath the waves, finally tossing them aside in disgust. Vengeance satisfied. It swims away. Jeez, excuse me, squid. The men float dazed, unsure for the moment which direction is up. Probably the way the bubbles are going. Nice day, comments a passing seal. They stare as it swims on. A voice breaks into their panic. Are you in need of assistance? It's the seal. Look at that face. The brothers flail, now beginning to gulp water. Right then, barks the seal, and is gone as quickly as it had come. The men begin to sink despondently. As their eyes darken, the men seem to hear singing, coming near, near. The seals do kind of a barbershop quartet thing. The first seal speaks. The transformation will hold until you reach the surface, but you must keep together or risk breaking the spell early. And now, large gentlemen, we must part. Farewell. With perfectly coordinated dives, the seals disappear back into the depths. Wow. Okay. So I gotta keep them together. Oh, okay, so let's go. Oh. We gotta stay oh my. So maybe I'm not supposed to click on them, I'm just supposed to move slowly so we don't burst our bubble. Cause then we can't be chubby little seal boys anymore. Oh no, don't you dare get out of this bubble. What? Hey! I tried my best, okay? Maybe I'll have to do that again eventually. Heedless of the warning, the burly seals spread out as they swim, until the spell around them weakens and they become human once more. The men make a last futile effort to surface, but finally sink, exhausted. So maybe I was supposed to go even slower, because I'm pretty sure we're going back to the magical underwater being now. Or maybe that was supposed to happen. This game does not offer a lot of explanation, which is kind of fun, but at times it's like, I don't want to end up... So far it hasn't forced me to do a lot of the same things over and over again. I mean, I probably could have in the whale. I'm not sure if there's an option that makes it so I don't have to talk to the whale. Or be in the whale. I don't really talk to the whale. Let's see. It's going to say, like, you haven't done everything. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well, for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again, at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently away into darkness. Oh no. Hopefully I didn't mess that run up. That's a pretty big bookshelf though, so I'm not sure how many books am I gonna have to make to finish in... Like, is there a special ending? Because she's always like, there's more paths, like I'll see you again. Like, does something special happen at the very end? I hope so. Alright guys, here we go. Splashed a little bit in my eye. Like, I'm not sure if I'm doing it wrong. Again, I have never seen gameplay or anything for this game. I'm as lost as you are. Unless you've played the game or seen gameplay and you're like, why is he not doing this right? I kind of wish that maybe more things were different when you would meet the magical underwater being. So you could like tell that you were progressing, or maybe there's something to show how many adventures out of how many you had gone to. Or kind of like how in Detroit Become Human, there's like the timeline and it's got like the different paths that you can see, and you can see which ones you made it to. So maybe after like your first couple runs, then you can just look at that and be like, okay, so this is what I need to do here. But I guess it's kind of cool, like the whole exploration and adventure thing. You have no idea what's going on and you have to like kind of test and be like, well, maybe I can do this instead. So let's get this dude to make our book. Had another go, did you? The old man greets them, smiling. Well, let's see it. See, I wish you just had all of them up there, maybe, and some of them were like grayed out so you could see your progress. Aye, he says, beautiful that is. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'd wager there's room for more up there. Okay, let's think. So, So if you don't do all the paths but you run out of books, like, can you run out of books? Or will you just get the same book if you do the same adventure? Oh, one of them was the boat race, and I beat him. I wonder what happens if I lose, and he tries to take me to the afterlife. Alright, whale. Take me under. So I'm not even going to talk to you guys. But I wonder if one of them is going back to get the other flowers from the rock guy. So let's put these on. We've already put on the barrels before, so we know that whole deal. Beam me up, Scotty. Ba-ba-ba-bam. So now we're gonna meet our old Skelly friend. So I have to tire them out first though, so they just decide to drift. Tiring. The men begin once more to drift with the current. No sign of him yet, observed Steadybeard, just the smell of gloom and eternal despair on the wind. Time passes. Bravebeard begins to snore raucously from behind. Time passes. There he is. Ahoy there. Oh. I like how sometimes they have like Bravebeard or Steadybeard. Not Steady, Bravebeard or Hastybeard go first depending on the situation. That's kind of cute. The grim figure says nothing as they approach, his mask a sullen blank. Oh, hello, Bravebeard grins affably, still paddling about in that old thing. Promotions, glares the mask, are not bestowed on failures, which, as you may observe, accurately summarizes the whole of my achievements. Oh, don't beat yourself up like that, Skelly man. The men shift uncomfortably in their barrels. Anyway, begins Hastybeard after a moment, what do you say to another race? Once more he sets off without waiting for a response. Here we go. Cue that fast and furious music. So now I'm gonna make them lose. The finish line is just like the end of the mountain. Gliding to a stop, the cloaked figure turns sullenly to face them. What a surprise! How unexpected! Who would have guessed? Shouldn't you be a bit more chipper having won and all? Prods Steadybeard. You might think so, replies the creature, but now I will be given a promotion. And a new boat, adds Bravebeard. The creature heaves a final desolate sigh. Exactly. Unable to follow this logic, the men discontinue the conversation and clamber dutifully aboard. Hastybeard sits at the back, sulking. They are soon asleep. The sun is setting when they later awake. Their captor is finishing what appears to have been a long, dull story as they approach the cavern of a stony island. "Where are we?" asks Hastybeard, forgetting to be cross. Is this the afterlife?" The cloaked figure snorts. "One does not simply sail into the afterlife. This," he continues unhappily, "is a cave I have found. It's probably not a very good cave." "It does seem to be a cave," agrees Steadybeard, "but what's it for?" "It is for you to wait in while I fetch my supervisor, though I expect that he will revoke my license and sentence me to exile." He adds a characteristic sigh. Shrugging, the men climb out. Hastybeard salutes the sad figure paddling away. Alright, what are we up to now, bearded boys? There's gonna be a Cyclops. "He sealed us in, the slimy barnacle," rages Bravebeard into the darkness. Struggling futilely. Man, now I'm doubting myself. Struggling futilely at the door, the men fail at first to notice the strange blue orb that materializes in the darkness behind them. Come over here. Ba-ding. Ooh, it follows us. Is it a ghost? Halting before the two tunnels, Bravebeard breaks the silence. Well, which is it? Best wait to see what our wee guides have to say about it, advises Steadybeard, stroking his beard sagely. They've yet to steer us wrong. Yet, growls Hastybeard. Ooh, so this is probably another path I'm going to have to remember to take the opposite choice of. Well, can't be wrong if you're right. Okay. Are we back to where we started? Looks like our cheerful friend forgot to lock the back door, grins Bravebeard. Following the glow of moonlight, the men step out eagerly into the night. Just got the achievement, the back door. Ah, perfect. A convenient boat. Let's undo this. Or maybe, okay. Can never tell if you're supposed to click or use the triggers to move left and right. See? Okay, here we go. We're just gonna let one of our burly bros do all the work. Sometimes you have to like look back and then look forward. Into the milky mist. Oh, hello. We didn't even have to sync that time. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The men nod, unnecessarily. Yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well, for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again, at the end of another path, inclining her glimmering head in farewell. The creature slips silently away into darkness. Her words seem to linger, leaving them quiet as they drift on in the fog. That's kind of a cool one. That wasn't like a sinking one. So we still end up on that island that just has the old man? So lose the race. Go left. Get up in there, you guys. My burly bros. My burly bearded bros about to go meet burly bearded granddad. Had another go, did you? The old man greets them, then smiling. Well, let's see it. Beautiful, huh? Ah, he sighs. Beautiful, that is. We got another book. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'd wager there's room for more up there. Yes, there is. And we're gonna go left. Once we get in that cave. Oh, wrong way. How many times have I've done this like 4 or 5 times and I just went the wrong way again. I don't know why they would put those other houses there. I wonder if there's a path that like doesn't involve the boat that I'm just missing. I'll have to go in those houses again. Maybe there's a whole thing you can do like in the barn and I'm oblivious. We meet again, Mr. Whale. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk to you guys. Let's put these there barrels on. So, Bravebeard is gonna have to fall asleep again. Slow back. And forward. Tiring, the men begin once more to drift with the current. No sign of him yet, observes Steadybeard, just the smell of gloom and eternal despair on the wind. Up, up, up. So all that's the same. So let's make sure we get to go back to the cave. Da, 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 da. He's worried. Gonna have to go get his supervisor. We're gonna go to the cave. It's the same cave. Oh, the creature sighs mournfully. I seem to have ruined everything. Please disembark so that you may escape while I fetch my supervisor. Shrugging, the men climb out. Hastybeard salutes the sad figure paddling away. See ya, Skelly Man. It's kind of funny how, like, I think that's supposed to be a sun. It's like essentially the same as a whirlpool. Halting before the two tunnels, Bravebeard breaks the silence. What do you say, little fella? Ride again? Or no? I'm gonna say no. Let's get these stories. Whew, that's a cliff. Watch out, guys. Hope you don't mind getting your beards wet, grins Hastybeard as they peer over the edge to the fathomless water below. The orbs lead on, out through the cavern's deep tunnels and beyond the island, when finally the last fades, no more appear. Panicking, the men swim frantically toward what they hope is the surface. Uh-oh. Oh, so then we're just gonna sink again. So I wonder if the best ending is the one with the mist, because so far all the other ones are just me sinking down to the bottom and meeting the beast. It's too bad I didn't get that one on my last try. Oh well. I had no idea how this game worked. Like, I figured you were supposed to like experience everything in the world, but I didn't know it would work quite like this. We meet again, bearded travelers. You got anything different to say? And slipping away again into darkness. We're gonna walk with the crabs back to our old place. Gotta find old bearded burly bro. It's like super soothing, the music at the end too. It's just like I could fall asleep. The whole game is just pretty chill. It's pretty relaxing. And there's no real sense of danger. It's just nice. Sometimes it's nice to have a game like that though. It's just safe exploring. Past the puffins and the redbirds, the moose. Like, I wish every time you did something, maybe I'm just not noticing it, but it'd be cool if like they added little things into the forest, so like every trip back didn't almost feel sort of like a punishment, because the whole long walk, like, yeah, the music's nice, it's nice to hear it again, but when there's nothing new added, maybe I'm missing something. It's just like, oh gosh, we have to do this weird segment again to get back to the bookshelf. Yeah, we did. Take a look. Yeah, beautiful. Another book. Looks like maybe we're almost halfway. I'm gonna leave this episode here. We made some progress. I'm having a hard time remembering some of the other paths that we're gonna have to take. I imagine one of them is going slow in the seal bubble, because I might have... guess I messed that up. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one with our burly bearded bros.